and welcome to another Spanish lesson. In this lesson, you're going to be learning how to conjugate regular ER verbs in the present tense. So grab your cuadernos and your bolígrafos and let's get started. Conjugation of verbs in the present tense is one of the most basic conjugations that you do. Whenever you're just learning the language, Spanish that is, this is one of the first grammar concepts that most teachers would begin with. And so we have already done a lesson on conjugating AR verbs in the present tense. We're now going to be looking at conjugating ER verbs. And these are your regular ER verbs. We're not looking at all of the others who give problems. Regular ER verbs, and this is in the present tense that we're conjugating them. Again, we are mindful to make sure that we mention present tense because there are several other tenses that your Spanish verbs can be conjugated in. Let's get started. First verb is aprender. Beautiful verb. So we have our verb. Our first step is to identify the meaning of the verb. And aprender means to learn. Second step, separate the stem from the ending. Third step, write the stem, which is aprend, 5 times. Aprend, aprend. Let's get some space to work with. Aprend, it's one word, although it looks a little bit spaced out. Let's get it closer. Aprend, aprend. Step 4, let's insert our pronouns. Yo, tú with the accent on the U. L with the accent on the E. Ella, usted. Nosotros. Ellos. Ellas. Ustedes. Our next step, step 5. Let's insert our ER present tense endings. So this is O, es, e, hemos, en. And our final step, step 6, lo siento, let's pick up the new meaning of the verb. So yo aprendo becomes I learn. Tú aprendes, you, the familiar you, learn. Él, ella, he, she, aprende, learns. And then the usted, which is a formal you. I'm just getting some space here. You, this is the polite you, learn. Nosotros aprendemos, we learn. Ellos, ellas aprenden, they, ustedes, you all learn. 1 down, 3 to go. Sorry, 2 to go. We're doing only 3. Only 3, my bad. Lo siento. Our second verb is leer. Let's use a common L. Make it all common. Leer. First step, leer means to read. Second step, separate your stem from your ending. Third step, write the stem, which is le, 5 times. Le, le. le, le, le. Fourth step, insert your pronouns in the correct order. Yo, to with the accent on the U, L accent on the E, ella, usted, nosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Step 5, let's add our ER present tense endings. O, es, hemos, en. Step 6, for regular verbs, let's write the new meaning. Yo leo becomes I read. Tú lees, you read. Él, ella, he or she reads. Usted lee, you read. And remember, this is your polite, and this you is your familiar. Nosotros leemos, we read. Ellos, ellas, they, ustedes leen, you all read. One more, uno más. Conjugation is something that if you just keep practicing, eventually you'll be conjugating in your sleep. Don't worry about it. It's something that you just have to do and do and do and do and keep doing. Our final ER verb for this lesson, let's do vender. And vender means to sell. And we're going to separate our stem from our ending. Then we're going to write our stem, bend or vend. And it looks like vendor, doesn't it? Remember our indirect cognates. Vend, bend, bend, bend. Let's insert our pronouns in the correct order. Yo, to with the accent on the U, L with the accent on the E, ella, usted, nosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Then we are going to put on or ER present tense regular endings, well, not even regular, or ER endings in the present tense. Vendo, vendes, vende, vendemos, venden. Final step, let us insert the new meaning. Yo vendo, I sell. Tú vendes, you, the familiar you, sell. Él, ella vende. He, she sells. Usted vende, you, the polite you, sell. Nosotros vendemos, we sell. Ellos, ellas venden, they, ustedes venden, you all sell. And there you have it in a nutshell, conjugating regular ER verbs in the present tense. I hope that you had a good time and that you're going to go find some regular ER verbs to continue your conjugation practice. Adios.